Everyone, it's Liz here at the Paper Project, and I'm so excited to be sharing this bundle of goodies with you guys. I was recently contacted by Anya, who is the owner of a whimsical adventure on Etsy, and she asked if I would do something with some of her digitals and embellishments. And of course, I was like, yay! So I'm just showing you here some of the gorgeous embellishments that she has in some of the kits that I used. There's the All Things Grow with Love and Spring Fever and the quote strips. So I've been just going crazy cutting things up and making something with them. And what I came up with this time is like I guess a junk journal embellishment kit. So I've just put something together with a bunch of her digitals. And so this tiny little thing in the front here, which I am in love with, is a paper bag mini journal. I've got some embellishments in the front that are from the kits. This is a paper bag from J9 Scraps, and I've just coffee stained it. As you can see, this is a little tag, journaling tag that I made with some of the images from the kit, as well as some vintage trims. Pocket, you can still open it, so it's just, I mean, I just love it. So this journal is meant to be like a little notebook. This is from J9 Scraps as well. I just cut up one of the reserve book tags, fabric pocket, and then there's pocket inside here as well. And so what I've done is I wanted to keep this very, not almost naked junk journal, minimal embellishments, just adding little things here and there. It was meant to be more of a note-taking journal, something I can carry with me, that sort of thing. This I printed out as well from one of the embellishment kits. And as you can see, it's just very lightly embellished, little things here and there. I love how I just added this little tag here, and I'm just, you can kind of write underneath it for secret messaging. And I just covered the back there with the Admit One ticket. So I've used the pages from the kit as well, and as you can see, it's just a very nice nature themed mini journal. And so of course, in thinking about this, this was a J9 Scraps tag as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention that before. Again, I've done some sewing, and again another fabric pocket with one of the quote strips there. I printed those on a scrapbook paper, and then I did a pocket in the back. So that's the first part of the embellishment kit that I'm calling it, because this could be put inside a journal or used as a journal on its own. And so the next thing I did is I kind of embellished a bunch of other things. So this envelope, I layered a bunch of items from the various digitals that I used. I found these stationery sets at the thrift store, and so I used one of the envelopes to add that to it. This is a jeweler's envelope from J9 Scrap Shop, and of course I did a little bit of embellishing in the front with some of Anya's kit as well. And it's just a pocket there, as you can see. This tag I made with some embellishments, and I loved how the pin up here looks like I've actually just kind of pinned the flower onto the page, which, oh my gosh. So now this one here, I love it. It could be a bookmark, it could be used as a belly band in a journal, and I just used a bunch of the images again from the embellishment kits, and I just layered it together. I love how fresh this kit is, right? So what I did here is I repurposed a cover from a Kleenex box or a tissue box. So as you can see here, I saw this and I was like, I need to make something out of it. So of course I layered things up, and now it's a nice little bookmark slash belly band. I also made some really cool envelope pockets, and I've seen these done a lot as well, and I kind of wanted to give it a try again. So I've used elements from the digital kits that I was working with. Here I just made a little file folder with some scrapbook paper, and the entire envelope has been covered with the one of the kits from that I was working with. Here's an alterations tag from J9 Scraps with the little pin butterfly there. And then here, as you can see, I've covered it up, so it's gorgeous. Now, this is something that I'm also doing. I found these transparencies at the thrift store, and so I printed on them. You can see this blue kind of border around them. I printed a Artie Mae's gorgeous kit on it, and it just turned out so gorgeous. So I've made so many of them, but I'm just showing you a couple here. I think this one's my favorite. Again, you can, use the top as a pocket. So if you attach this to a journal page, it basically becomes a pocket in the top, on the top there. I did stitch everything around the edges, and so it's completely sealed on the sides. Another one of the transparency printouts here. It took like 2.5 days for it to dry, you guys. So, I mean, I'm very patient. As you can see, I've layered elements again here from Anya's kits. And then here, a Jane and Scraps tag with a little pin, also layered some elements on that. So everything you see will be linked below. Again, I'm loving this kit. I'm loving working with the images. I just did another pocket here as well, and this one, again, layered. Here's a guest check from Jane and Scrap Shop, which I've just, kind of layered with things using one of the items from the kit, and I just made a little tag for the bottom pocket. So as you can see, I had so much fun. I've made so many more things with this, transparencies and stuff. So I'll show you guys a little bit more later. I'm working on a bunch of like embellishment kits because I just love kind of prepping myself right now. And as you know, my space is still not my space. So I'm kind of working all over the place at my house until my craft space is finally put back together somehow. But thank you for joining me, guys. I enjoyed it. Anya, thank you so much for contacting me. I love your images. I hope you enjoy what I made, and I will see you guys soon.